Welcome back to all you fabulous people. It's always good to have you in the school corridor, lounges, or community. And to those who are joining us for the first time, let us all say a big welcome to you because you are at the right place. School Corridor channel is here to help you grow, to inspire you, and to empower you to become the best leader you want to be. And guess what we are going to do today? We are going to start our Google Apps training and we're going to create a Google account today. So while you get your phone ready, your computer ready, get some coffee on the side, we'll be right back to start our Google account journey. Right, so we are ready to set up a Google account. So we'll go to the address bar and type in accounts.google.com. You'll notice that a website will have an address like this. We'll call it a website address, but we can also talk about a website URL. So sometimes you'll be asked to type in the URL of a website, and essentially that means the website address. Okay, so let's move on. Press enter. We click on create an account and we get to the screen. Now you're going to type in your first name and your last name, but bear in mind in South Africa our last name we refer to as our surname. Okay, so you'll type in your first name and your last name if you're going to open your personal Google account. Now if you want to have a business account as well, then I would suggest that you create two Google accounts. The one account you will use with your own name and surname, and the other Google account that you want to use for business purposes. You will give that Google account a name. Like I did, I named my business account School Corridor. And so when I'm busy with the School Corridor channel or anything related to School Corridor, I would then use that account, and I would also use that Gmail account for those purposes. Okay, so like I said, you'll type your first name or your last name. But if you want to open a business account, and I'm talking to those who want to open a business account here, then you will choose the name of your account. So I'll just call it Healthy Living Now. Right, make that my surname, and then I'll choose a username, and I'll make my username Healthy Living Now at gmail.com. Now remember, your username is your email address. Now if you're creating a Google account for your personal use, then you're going to have your first name, last name, and your username will be the current account or email that you have. Okay, so don't get confused at this point. Then we must put in a password, and the password must be strong because we don't want people to hack into our account. So we'll use a combination of letters, numbers, and symbols as Google suggests to make sure that we don't have problems with others trying to get into our account. There, I've got my password, I've confirmed, and I'm going to say next. Oopsie daisy. Notice there the username is taken. So there's somebody who has a Gmail account or a Gmail address, Healthy Living Now. So what I have to do is I'm going to have to take one of these suggestions made here by Google. So I'll go for the first one because this is just a test site. So I'll choose Healthy Living Now 14 at gmail.com. Okay, my password is there. I'm going to press next and see if everything is in. Right away, magic happened. There I have a business Google account, and my business Google account is called Healthy Living. And look at Google welcoming me to the Google family. healthy living. Welcome to Google. And there's my Gmail address. Okay, now if you're opening a personal Google account, you will have your name there, whatever your name is, being welcomed by Google, and there where my business email is, your own email will appear there. Okay, now you're going to complete all those fields. You're going to give your telephone number, you're going to fill in your date of birth, your gender, and finally Google will ask you to verify whether you are in fact a person or a robot. Okay, and then once you've done all that, you're going to see the magic happening, and I'm going to see you on the other side as soon as you're done. Now look at that, how easy was that? Okay, you obviously got a nice warm welcome from Google, just like I got one, welcome school corridor, and whatever your name is, your name will appear there. And then I think all you have to do now is you will have just the first letter of your name over here, and so it would be a good thing to put a nice picture of yourself, right? I chose that picture because I think that's one of my better pictures. And then the last thing I want to mention before we conclude the session is that just go to the right hand side and you'll see this Google Apps launcher here. So we'll click on that, and what we should have is a drop down menu. Okay, there you can see all the apps that Google has as part of their suite as well. So when you have a Google account, you automatically have access to all those applications. How cool is that? It's like being in a candy store, you know, you just see everything and you just have to click on it and it will take you to that application. And then of course you'll see below here's more. So there are more apps over there, and one of the apps on this second drop down menu is the Classroom, Google Classroom app that I think you are going to enjoy once we get to that point. So this whole session on the Google apps will be about the various apps in Google, right? So we just started our Google account, and then the next session is going to be all about Google Drive, and I'm convinced you're going to have a fabulous time. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, then I'd like you to just subscribe to the channel so that you never miss out on another episode. And then if you have any comments that you'd like to make or any ideas that you have, then just drop that in the comment box below. And then that's the end of our session, and until we see each other again, all I can say is just continue flying along the corridors, keep on learning, flip your staff room, and create the magic in all the spaces where you find yourself.